What's going on? It's your boy King Gabe here with the third weekly update here. Everybody hope everybody doing all right. Hope y'all had a good 4th of July and everything. Pop some firecrackers, ate some barbecue, or not your thing. Maybe you just had a quiet little evening at home. What you do, what you do. But anyway, hope it was good for you. As you can see, we're here in the kitchen. This is where we're gonna be. This is actually where St. Air we shot the Captain America review with me, Queen Tina, Big Sis Casey, and EJ the Supreme. All of us were in here and everything, talking about good old Cap and stuff. And we're gonna be here again to talk about the Superman movie, of course. Give a little bit more on that there. Sort of ride the Superman train and everything. As you know, it's supposed to be out this Friday. But of course, as you guys know, we're going to be a little late to seeing it and then making the review of it. So, yeah, that's going to be coming up. Probably, like I say, I know that's actually going to be a Saturday when we record it and everything after seeing the movie. However, I will say that I will try to keep, the next weekly update, number 4. More than likely, it's probably going to be recorded at some point after we record the review. So chances are it will probably be, it might end up coming up. Not that this one, of course, I'm definitely y'all should be seeing this Monday at some point. It should be Monday when you guys are seeing this video. But number 4 probably might be on a Tuesday, possibly. All depends on the how I get it edited and everything. But I will try to get it up first, and obviously the review that we're gonna do probably up on Patreon, of course, and then just like any of my other videos, you'll more than likely you'll see it on YouTube a little bit later, which is why you should definitely like, share, and subscribe. Definitely get our available books, and also support us on that Patreon. Get yourself some early access to our videos that have not dropped on YouTube yet, like access to Patreon early exclusive, and yeah, definitely a real early look when we get that review up and everything. And also our Patreon pledger, Iceman Universe, show him some love and get full length reactions of what he's been watching. Ed and Eddie, Hey Arnold, Naruto, and One Piece. And also definitely support the Miracle Crew, of course. Big Sis Casey, Queen Tina, and EJ the Supreme. And also, just like you hang out with us in the live streams, definitely hang out with us on the Discord and on Facebook, and we can still do some stuff in the Macari app. Now, to continue, like I say, definitely looking forward to Superman review. Quite a bit has been going on this week, mostly. Of course, 4th of July, obviously. 4th of July was pretty good. There were fireworks popped here. Oddly, the day before the 4th of July, we got a whole lot of rain. It was pretty odd there. It was a whole lot of rain. And I remember it came. It didn't come like in the morning first thing. It came like in the afternoon as soon as I got home from work. Yes, I did have to work the weekend of the 4th. Off day is my off days were before the 4th, so yeah. But you know how that goes there when you're working retail. That kind of thing can happen. And possibly on other jobs too, depending on what kind of job you got. But anyway, I remember coming when I came home. Both me and Christina, she was working too. Both of us got home, and I was thinking at first of going over to King's Barbecue. Make sure y'all definitely check that out if you're in the Shreveport area. King's Turkey Legs and Wings. But I was thinking of going over there. It was the day before the 4th. Like I say, I had to work on the 4th, but I didn't have to go in quite as early on the 4th. But it wasn't closing though, thank God. But it was sort of, I guess you could say, kind of a midday or something like that. So I figured, the day before, I'm gonna go get some barbecue over at King's. Oh boy, it came down so heavy, and the way it looked, I highly doubt that, because it was, it wasn't just like drizzling rain, it was like downpour. And I know they're like in a little barbecue shack and everything, got the little shed and everything, but that was, trying to run under there and everything was gonna be kind of hard. And then also I think even before it started raining, I sort of had changed my mind, and I thought about, you know what, I think I would go, since my vacation's coming up right after we watch Superman. So why not just go then? Go on maybe like one day while I'm on vacation, more a belated barbecue. So I do that. So for Thursday's dinner, I went to Classics there. Surprisingly, there was a long line there for some reason. Probably holiday work, but with the way that rain was coming down, I thought, there wouldn't be too many people trying to get out, but surprise, surprise. It wasn't like super, super long, but it was a pretty good length line, but, I was there, so, I went on and got my chicken. But it was it's a pretty odd little turnout, but enjoyed me some classic chicken, and like I say, when I go on vacation, I'm gonna enjoy King's Barbecue. Yes. So that happened. Then the weekend. This past weekend that we just got out of, right after the 4th, I ended up getting a call from Yoakum Toyota, and it's like, Gabe, we got Corollas here, and thing was, I'm on the whole lease thing and everything, so after so long, you have to go trade your car in when you're on a lease program. Those that don't know that, maybe, because some people, I know will buy a used car, or either they just, buy it and own it there. But some of us on like the lease program, and the lease from car dealerships like Yoakum, and I think and other dealerships probably do it too. Yoakum's kind of the one, not only me, but even a lot of my family have real good connections with and everything. My grandparents, they pretty much got my mom with them, and then they got me with them as well. So we're all it's kind of become like a family dealership for us there. It's pretty good, real good deals and everything over there at Yoakum. Like I say, so it was like, we got, because actually, like I say, this is the month that my lease, the car I just traded in, because I just traded in and got me a new car. Probably show it a little bit later. Probably like in a short or something, maybe, possibly, it all depends there. Or possibly post some pictures, But anyway, when but the new one that I went to go get, that I got now, funny story, like I say, the lease on the one I traded in was coming up, and my plan at first was to go on my vacation and go get it, switch out to the new one. The thing is, it is not easy. You can set an appointment, you can do that, but recently, because this happened to my wife too, recently, because the fact that we're getting Corollas. Now, I guess maybe if you're having another kind of car, maybe it would have been different. But Corollas, as of now, are very rare to come in. And people are buying them, but it's hard to keep them in there, and as well as shipping and stuff like that. And once they get there, yeah, they're bought instantly. It's almost like me trying to get a can of that strawberry spice soda. It's not like Coca-Cola, but I'm talking about like them nutritious sodas that we got in produce department. I like the strawberry kind. But now they've had them recently, but at one point they were hard to get there, and so because I was looking for them, and then there was another soda they had that's also nutritious. It's completely gone. I can't even find it. It's like they don't even sell it there. But anyway, so with the card, yeah, they I think they called me not too long after Queen Tina, after she got hers traded in back in May, last week of May I think it was. After hers got traded in a week earlier than she was expecting, but they was in contact with me, and I mentioned I was trying to since I was going on vacation in July, I was going to come in. Plus, like I say, that's when the lease is up, and then also that's when I got the car I traded in. So it's like that'd be perfect, right when the lease is up, go right in, go out. So this is why it ended up happening a little earlier. They called me this morning, and it's like, we just got a shipment of some Corollas. You need to come down here as soon as possible, otherwise they're gonna be gone. So yeah, as soon as I got out of work, and also she had got out of work at the same time, we were gonna do some grocery shopping after work, but had to change that plan to go down to Yoko. And mind you, it's on a Saturday, because first, and I kind of was surprised. I was like, I'm thinking like, usually even if we're coming down there early, they usually call it's usually during the weekday we come there. We come there like first thing that morning, and do all we got to do, and then once we get the car and everything, anything additional that might need to be taken care of. Okay. Apparently somebody's drag racing right now. As I was saying. Feel like Daffy Duck in that cartoon when he was when Bugs Bunny was trolling him, and every time he got ready to speak, you heard an animal go. So then he just went crazy and yelled them all out. So, anywho, so the thing was, so we went down. So both me and Tim, we got off at the same time. Met up here at the house, drove down there. It's like, well, why did you need Tina? You're supposed to be. This car for you. Thing is, we witnessed to it. Because I was with her when she got hers. It's sort of a it's not. I don't think it's really mandatory that you need somebody with you to go get a car, but it does kind of, it's sort of like the icing on the cake, at least, one, like somebody kind of close to you, as I guess they say, to see the kind of, also witness the transactions and stuff like that. Because like I said, I think there was some things I was needed for when I went with her for her to trade in her car. They asked me some questions too. So but in my case, so I just just to be on the safe side, we both went down there. Didn't take too long to get it there. It took some time, but not long, because, and then on top of that, they were trying to Saturday, they were trying to close. They were closing at 6 o'clock. It wasn't like weekday they'd be open at like 8. So so obviously they were moving as well. In fact, And yeah, so everything went really well with that. The car I got is a black car. Make me think of Batman with the Batmobile. Quick, Batmobile. And I'm wearing black right now. So, yeah. So, I got a black car. Because of Batman. Had to throw that in there. See, yeah. Why would you get that in black? Because of Batman. And it's supposed to be Superman vibe, and we got Batman. And DC's working. I think DC's trying to figure out what they want to do. If they want to do a cast somebody else for Batman of James Gunn universe, or if they want to connect Robert Pattinson's Batman into this universe, then just kind of merge. It's a bit of a debate and rumor going on between those two. So I guess when the next Batman movie comes out, we'll find that is James Gunn's universe. We'll find out what they're doing. So that'll confirm everything. So yeah, everything went good on that. Then of course, once we got the car and everything, then we still had to go get our groceries. Like I say, because she's got she don't have closing shifts. I got a couple of night shifts this week. Matter of fact, Monday, as you guys are watching this, I'm having to work 12 to 8. Thursday, I work 12 to 8. My other shifts are mornings. Hers are mostly like 9 and 10 o'clock. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Friday is the only morning shift. Actually Friday and Wednesday. Are morning shifts. So yeah, because you got it posted up here on the fridge, along with mine. But yeah, so yeah, both of us 6 to 2 on Wednesday. But yeah, Sunday, Monday 9 to 5, Tuesday 10 to 6 for her. Yeah, so yeah, it probably would. Yeah, like I say, it wouldn't. So yeah, like I said, got end of every week. Yeah, we weekly go. So like me and my mom when I was growing up with my mom and everything. That's when she went to do grocery shopping Saturday because she worked. He was a school teacher. She retired from it now, but she's a school teacher, and yeah, it's pretty much the only day you're gonna have, especially when you go to church on Sundays too. So yeah, Saturday's about your only day to pretty much do much of anything outside of your job there. So when you're working in the school system, so yeah, so there was that. I saw something there, but so that was that, and got our groceries and everything. Then finally got where we could sit down and eat something. Nice little meal at not Applebee's. We just had Applebee's delivered to us. Matter of fact, delivered to us right after we got back with the groceries and stuff. So odd text to be getting today. I ain't gonna say what it is, so but anyway. So yeah, thanks for the Applebee's. Today, as I'm recording this, as soon as she gets home from work, we're little Subway. We got some coupons for it and everything. Also, and it said keep a you gotta keep your balance of nutrients there, and they say that's about the best. That and the spaghetti with the bell pepper, onion, and tomatoes. Probably the most of my vegetable intake, and also chicken noodle soup. Mostly outside of that, I'm more of a fruit person when it comes to nutrient fruit, like clementines. That's basically, I eat clementines like every day. I try to eat them every morning for breakfast. Any other fruits usually kind of varies. Sometimes, like if, like say I go on vacation, I might decide to get some watermelon, watermelon season, or some other, or maybe grapes or something like that. But yeah, I always keep clementine because because then that's the other thing, you gotta any type of produce, majority of it. Yeah, it's a certain. It kind of varies, but yeah, you got something. You got to go on and eat it because it's very little. But at least with the clementines, and like I said, I eat them. I try to eat them every morning. But they, as far as from my experience, they seem like to be the last. They're sweet, real tasty, and they seem like they're the longest that have lasted. Like amongst the fruits that I like to eat there. As well, and also from drinks, yeah, like pomegranate juice, and I mentioned about the healthy soda there, the strawberry flavor, and also V8. Love V8 juice, real good. A lot of antioxidants and tasty. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, we got our share of groceries, had dinner. Now, like I say, we have a Subway. Probably not too long after making this video. I know y'all watching it on Monday, but yeah, say Monday. Well, how is he talking to us? Because this video showed up as a premiere, keyword premiere, not a live stream. So yeah, I could technically put a premiere going while I'm still at work, and y'all be watching me up doing what I did. What I previously recorded there, so just like with my toy reviews there, so, or Yu-Gi-Oh manga readings or other videos that I sometimes premiere. So yeah, so there's that. I'm gonna be meeting with Miss. I keep saying that. Gonna be meeting with Sherry Gray. I mean, I know it's respectful and all, but I mean, again, we went to school together with the same age. It's like, I don't know why I keep saying Miss Sherry. It's like okay, Sherry Gray. It's like my old classmate, who's also Lumpy Grits Production and everything. We're with I think it's gonna be like a because I got Zoom. I gotta get it. I gotta get my get it set up. I got the app. I gotta get it set up, and probably, I probably it's probably gonna end up being on my laptop though. But I do have it here just in case, and then I could probably, because I got it set up here, I could probably just sign in. I should be able to still sign in and then get it up on the laptop. But we can have a Zoom meeting. About the play I wrote and everything. It's probably going to be some things I'll find out. It's more than likely, about just different, just various important things to ask as far as concerning the play. On my end, like especially about people I'm inviting. Say what's how it's. Just general stuff, So when we have the Zoom meeting, I'll give you a clear, probably like in the next update video after the Zoom meeting, I'll give you a clear cut of what all talked about there. I'm not going to record the Zoom meeting though, obviously, yeah. But I'll give you a brief summary about it of what's going on there. As far as concerning the play, so there's going to be that. And then also, I already mentioned about the Superman review coming up. And while I was, because I actually went to Walmart first to get a couple of boxes, and those boxes actually, because somebody just on the Mercari app, somebody just purchased the wall air conditioning unit that I had posted up there. As for these tower fans that I showed you in the first update video, I think I mentioned before, but I'll mention it again. I'm not putting those on the McCary app. I'm still trying. Like I say, so much stuff going on, but trying to make time to, like, hey, anybody want these, especially before the summer's over and everything, because yeah, it's about to get hotter and stuff. So yeah, see, if I get anybody to get these, start out with like $20, but if I have to negotiate down, if like, well, Gabriel, can I get it a little bit lower than that? All fine and dandy. Get them on, because they must go. So, but the wall air conditioning unit has been one of them, not both of them. One of them has been sold, but I went and got 2 boxes. That way, when the other one gets sold, I already have it here to put it in there and mail it off to. And also some, and also while I was there, I picked up on these movies. Yep, the movie that I previously seen this year. I know you know about Sonic 3. That was the first one. Back, I think, right at the beginning of the year. Yeah, right at the beginning of the year before Captain America came out. But yeah, I got that there. Sonic 3. Him versus Shadow. I didn't even think I was going to get to see it there at the time, because I think it actually came out in December, and I didn't think I was going to get to see it. But an opportunity kind of came, and then also because both me and Christina, both of us had seen the first 2 Sonic movies and even talked about them on my old channel. So he was like, "Hey, you want to see it? Let's just go." And it was like, let's just go. But I mean, it's the 3rd movie and everything. So, yep. So, kind of irked me, which, I mean, like I say, I did want to see it. I just didn't think I was going to be able to. But like I say, opportunity presented itself, and she asked about going. Captain America, that's the one. As y'all know, this was our first review with the Miracle Crew. The Miracle Crew has done Captain America. As for like with movie reviews and stuff like that, because I once tried to do that regularly. At one point, I did movie reactions with my old Brownie Brown channel, and also the channel I had before that, then switched to Brownie Brown. And some of you might know about that. If not, I think there's my live stream. One of my live streams, I posted a link to the channel. It is still up. Now, if it's not up, like, hey, your channel you're talking about isn't up, I did not take it down. If it's not up for some reason, it probably, something other, like YouTube or something like that. But like I say, but other than that, it still should be up. So, you see my old stuff that I did, like movie reactions, stuff like that. That also got skits added in with my old co-writer and stuff. Yeah, like I say, there was some ups and downs about it, but like I say, part of the journey. Sometimes some things in the journey aren't. A lot of things are going to be good, but then there's some things that you're like, nah, I wish I didn't do that there. But like I say, you live and learn. But it's up there. See what I come through. So with that, but yeah, I do remember. After the movie reactions, then new channel, Miracle Universe, and actually I think Miracle Comics and then Universe. Yes, Miracle Comics then Universe. So Miracle Comics, yes. I did try to do movie reactions and still do my books there, but because the movie reviews got, because I'd be taking notes that movies me and Christina would watch, and I think there was one I even did with Casey, Bumblebee movie. So the notes we would take, that took time. Then the recording and all that, much similar to the movie reactions. And like I said, I was getting the books done, but not the way I was really wanting to. Still taking a lot of time. Then Miracle Universe, like call myself trying to re-upload some of the reviews on there, and yeah, so then we come to where we're at now with Miracle Productions. But yeah, on Miracle Comics, I did have a review of Sonic 1 and 2, both me and Queen Tina, and and other movies as well. And yeah, like I say, how as far as me doing, I know as the Miracle Crew we review the Captain America movie, here, and in a live stream, me and Queen Tina reviewed this one shortly after. When I went on vacation after my birthday in March, we went and saw that there. So, yeah, we talked about it in a live stream. So how that would have, for one thing, unlike when I did movie reviews in the past, I'm not going to be taking no notes. Well, not like, pause right there, especially, movies in the theater. Because I mean, and EJ, he did take some notes, but it wasn't like what we were doing back with Miracle Comics. It was kind of like on his phone. He's already jotted some things down there as we were watching the movie, because you can't pause the movie in the theater. So yeah, pretty much the equivalent of that. Honestly, it's just, in my case, it pretty much just be however much we remember from watching it that first time viewing, or like in this case, with Sonic 3, because we saw it in the theater. Maybe possibly if we look at it a little bit later on, not right away, but a little bit later on, might possibly be a live stream or something, or might be talked about, or possibly a video like what I'm doing with the Miracle Crew. But this is the thing: it's not going to be something that every week we have every week we're giving you a movie review. It's just whenever we decide to do it. So that way, more focus is on like my books. I have a lot of shorts I do give you guys. Stuff, church, mostly the Bible readings. Yeah, Bible readings. Yeah, but that's still related to church. Yeah, but anyway, Bible readings, my books, reading The Heroes of Dream to y'all on the live stream. I am going to be doing that this week. Tuesday and then Wednesday going to be the Bible reading. And actually, because I have to close Thursday, first thing Friday morning, I'm going to give you guys, as soon as I wake up, seeing that she got to be at work at 6 on Friday morning. So probably around, just like when I usually do a surprise stream in the morning, but I guess it won't be so much of a surprise now. But whenever I do a surprise stream in the morning, usually is around 8 o'clock. Kind of give me, I'd be up early where I can get myself ready for it and everything. Also at the same time, you guys that are able to, y'all can kind of be where you possibly can, view it, because it's not too super early, but of course it's not like late, like 10 o'clock in the morning or stuff like that, but it's just, just right there. So that will be when because I mentioned that I split the readings in half for Heroes of Dreams because of the energy and stuff like that. So half of it Tuesday night, Bible reading Wednesday, second half Friday morning around 8 o'clock a.m. And yeah, that's how that's going to be. So because of all that going on, and then stuff with my books, probably the toy reviews, which it might be a while before I get anything as far as in the toy review department, because unless I get some more Transformers, just all depends. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga read, definitely that, because I definitely want to get through that. So probably more. It might still be a few toy reviews, but it'll be more so Yu-Gi-Oh manga reading. But aside from that, yeah, as far as stuff like movie reviews that I have to stop and take notes for, that's like I say, it's going to be more of an whenever I get a chance to, amongst the other stuff I just listed, of working on my books and manga readings and toy reviews. Because with the toy reviews and the manga reading, I don't have to take any notes for that. It's just, I set up, this is the toy, this is what it does. Hope, like, share, subscribe. Manga reading, read one story, video's over, and then you'll wait for me to read the next story, right then and there. But yeah, that movie review, we had to take time to watch the movie, take notes. Sometimes I think we will watch the movie first, then we watched it again to take the notes. Then after that, went and recorded the review going off the notes. So yeah, like I say, that's why now, like, you don't see very much of us doing a movie, and yeah, notice we ain't looking at no notes on the phone. We're just, our memory of what and that's pretty much it. And it's not like every week on that there. In some cases, like I said, the toy reviews aren't every week there. They've been kind of padded out a lot due to the live streams there. So yeah. That's the big difference in how a lot of this is done and how it will be in the future. It's more. The movie reviews is more, like I say, when we decide to, sort of, I guess you say, blue moon, so in a way. So, like I say, I might possibly, like I said, I know I'm gonna probably, watch these. Cause I gotta get me a new TV. Now that I got the car, cause that's what I was saying. I was gonna make sure we got our cars first. Then, okay, now I could get a new TV because, like I say, they got them, and they say get the latest model and everything. So they got some pretty good prices on them, but it's gonna take a little bit though. Take a little bit, but it's not like as they say it, as that guy said, Ninja Turtles. It's not like stupid high or stupid rich. So, yeah, just gotta have a little something, a little something. Yeah, so yeah, get us a new TV so we can be watching have little, we get a chance at night, watch them and stuff like that. And like I say, if be in the, say, when I decide to, if you guys might talk about it, most of what we, as far as movies also is concerned, like what's coming out recently, that's what it's been, Cap, and now Superman, and then Snow White. Whenever we, got a chance to, go out and see it. There's a lot of other movies that's been coming out. Thunderbolts and Lilo and Stitch. We had, I know Casey has seen the Thunderbolts, and I think she saw Lilo and Stitch. Not as a, I know me and Christina did not get to see, because like I say, that was right in the month of May. And you know what goes on in May: Mother's Day, Memorial Day, and and to say there's a lot going on. Didn't really get a chance to get out there. I do plan to, because I thought the Fantastic Four had already came out, but apparently it's coming out at the end of this month. So, matter of fact, I think it's after my vacation, or either like the last 2 days of it. But we'll probably, chances are, we're probably going to go see it on the vacation that me and Christina are taking together in August. It should still be in theaters, so it'll be a little late, obviously, but we'll probably go check it out. Fantastic Four. It looks like it's going to be pretty good. And also, yeah, definitely GeekCon. Yeah, that's the last. Matter of fact, the weekend. So that'd be the way, a good way to end our August vacation is with GeekCon. Go there down this that Saturday, last day of the vacation. Have a good time and everything. So yeah. Plus, I already got the tickets for us. So yeah, we just gotta go there. Maybe get an autograph or two. Yep. Some. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we got going there. Like I say, little list, little that there. Like I say, hopefully I get to talk about it. Even again, possibly being a live stream, because I probably just talk about it. Just by myself there, Sonic 3 there. If it's possible, maybe Queen Tina might be in the video with me. You never know. Never know. It just all depends on what's going on, how we feel. But like I said, I know we talked about Cap and Snow White on this channel already, as well as also Disney remakes too, and the future of the MCU. As with Superman, probably the future of the DC universe. So yeah, like I say, maybe when I talk about Sonic in the future, again, probably be a live stream after I view it again, because I viewed it in the theater, but obviously I'm gonna take another look at it. Might even take a look at the first two Sonic movies, do like a Sonic marathon. I remember Casey did that once, when I think she did it when this movie first came out, or either after it came out. But I remember she told me her and her friends did a Sonic marathon there. They watched 1, 2, and 3 straight through. I think on Discord or something like that. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, probably would, all 3 in like a live stream or something like that. Just what I liked about them and everything, and be a Sonic stream there. And I probably mentioned before, but mentioned again, I do GeekCon. I do think the last thing that me and the Miracle Crew would do as far as getting together for, hopefully it'd be in person, but it might do it like an audio podcast over Discord. That's a backup, but I'm hoping we get together to talk about the live action Scooby-Doo movies, the first, at least the first one, the first one, with Matthew Lillard in it there, because I compared us to the Scooby Gang, so I figured that'd be pretty good. October, Halloween, maybe before Halloween, but it'll be some point in October. And I say the last thing because November, December, the holidays, stuff like that. A lot of us gonna be busy with family and stuff like that, and other things, here and there. So yeah, be a good little last thing to try to do before all that starts there. And some other things I would like to do that may not possibly might not be able to get together. I mean, it's possible that we can, but either get together or do it over Discord. How we all met each other, like I did, me and Queen Tina, how we met and then eventually got married and stuff like that. I think it was around Christmas time. So, well, that's when the video was released, around just this past Christmas. So I want to do that with Casey and EJ. Like how I met Casey. I mentioned some things about it a few times, but there's probably gonna be some things that I haven't mentioned, and then you also get to hear from her too. From her end there on it, and then also me and EJ. Some met and little things of us growing up there that we choose to share. So that's a few things that I've got that I want to do with the Miracle Crew, along with what's coming up, the GeekCon, and hopefully Scooby Doo. And if there's anything else, we'll definitely keep you guys updated on it. That's why we keep doing these weekly update videos, what's happening, and if anything changes or anything. That way, it won't be like, well, you said you were going to do this and you didn't do it. Check the weekly updates, because that way, and like I say, I don't be, hopefully it don't change, especially the Superman one. Hopefully that don't, we actually do that. But just as an example, just say like, like them land, sometimes, emergencies come up or something unexpected, like with the car, because I was not expecting to get a call on that. So yeah, things like that sometimes will happen at the spur of the moment and drop of a dime. And the weekly update can keep you guys posted on that, as well as also just posted on YouTube. But yeah, but that's the purpose of the weekly update videos, to keep you in check. Is it the same? Is it different? Is something else being added to the roster? And then also, like I say, you keep up with the books and stuff, the play updates about the play. After I talk with Jerry on this, after our Zoom meeting and everything, give you information on that. What's going on with the play? After the play, what's going on with the books? And also, and we definitely got it. Like I say, first chance we get. Definitely got to get. Excuse me, sorry about that. Definitely got to get Christina's rough draft there for Bubblina. I mean, it's possible it could be this week, but if not, it's more than likely gonna be no later than my vacation that's coming up in this month. Not the August one, but this month. That I would try to, let's go that, because it's being proofread. My mom might be finished with it, you never know, because I hadn't, like I said, we've been busy, but it's possible that that she might be finished or almost done with it, where we can show up at some point between now and my vacation. So yeah, so check in on that there, see how that's going there, and yeah, keep you guys posted on that with Bubblina first novel and everything, and when it comes out, along with the Yumiko series as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it there. Like I say, for this update video, and I should have charged this. I thought I had this camera charged up, but I think I probably had used it or something like that and didn't. And forgot to put it on charge after use it. Yeah, try to charge it up after every time I use it there, so it always be fully charged. But yeah, since especially got a new battery and everything. So yeah, that's what we got going there. And like I say, that's the weekly update for today. Like I say, looking forward to Superman. Also, now I can't play it here because I don't want to get copyrighted. But I actually got the ringtone. My ringtone is now the Superman theme from the movie, and I also got that's the only two songs that they got available from the movie to get on iTunes. Is I think it's two songs that's been used in the trailers there. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun, dear, yeah, something like that there. Yeah, got that there to get me in the super mood there. And I post, and with some other videos, I've also been keeping post of some Superman shorts. Not these shorts, but a little joke from EJ. But some short videos on YouTube, like the movie movie review trailer I put up recently. But I've also been keeping a lot of them on Facebook too. So yeah, to kind of keep that Superman vibe going, along with my other videos, like my books and stuff like that, to play. And also, you know, we got Christmas in July coming up, July 25th. I don't know if anybody still does that there, but it is a thing. It was a thing. If they don't do it anymore, I'll do it. But it was a thing, kind of. That they even had. I remember episode Ed and Eddie. They did a Christmas in July episode. Garfield and Friends did a Christmas in July episode. So yeah, that's a thing. So I'll probably have some Christmas videos up, mostly on Facebook, but might possibly get a few new ones here on YouTube there. But yeah, mostly Facebook. I've been a lot of repost stuff like that there to kind of to also keep the Facebook active, along with Instagram and Twitter. You know, yeah. So that's been going on there. That's what we getting. So that's all. And last thing I said, I'm gonna close. Last thing I said, one more thing and I'm closing. Last thing I said, I'm closing. And one more thing about this movie. Okay, Pastor Johnson, I gotta go. No, I gotta go now. You a little long-winded today. I gotta get home and make my dinner. So, you know how I grew up with a long-winded pastor growing up there. He was God rest his soul there. G.W. Odom, Reverend G.W. Odom. Man, yeah, he preached a sermon, but also it wasn't just a long sermon. He would ramble before and after. A gospel preacher who also raps named Tay Love. He mentioned about, it's called the preacher disease. That thing I said, I'm closing. So, almost. Oh my goodness! Don't get me started. If Uncle from Jackie Chan Adventures was a preacher. One more thing, and here in the book of and you see in the book of Exodus where Moses parted the sea. One more thing, and the people of Israel made the golden calf. And one more thing, Moses was angry with them. Did you want a piece of Moses? Oh my goodness. You want a piece of uncle? One more thing. So, no more thing. Anyway, let's go and close this out. I gotta get some other stuff done before dinner. Like, share, subscribe. Definitely get our available books. Support us on Patreon. And also, just like Iceman Universe, and also give him some love to see his reactions and stuff, the full link, and also support the Miracle Crew with our get-togethers and everything. Big Sis Casey, Queen Tina, EJ the Supreme, and also definitely hang out with us on the live stream, Discord, and on Facebook, and sell yourself in the Carry app. And also, I'm gonna these chairs. I forgot to mention these chairs. We're gonna have some different chairs in here when the crew gets together. We're gonna the phone they good, but this, not the one I'm sitting in. This is a black chair. It's a little bit stronger, but I sat in this chair. I don't know what the deal was, but it was after we did the Captain America review video. It was one day after it. I sat down. Me and wifey were getting ready for dinner, and this chair broke under me. So, yeah. So that's what I say. I'm gonna bring some different chairs because your boy needs some support. And boy, us guys, we're a little heavy. It's like, okay, yes, I'm a little plump. Yes, but I'm plump. But we need support. Yeah. But that, so we'll have some different chairs in here. I already got them. I just need to move them in here. And fix them up and everything. And we'll be ready. So, till then, we'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all take care. Bye.